Hello, everyone. Before we actually start the part, a couple of minor things that I did forgot to mention properly. And don't worry, for one of these cases, I will actually put up some screenshots to accompany because it's something slightly story related. First of all, the thing that I wanted to mention about the segment with Choo when she starts beating up Axen. Essentially, interestingly enough, the composer Yasunori Mitsuda was kind of pissed off at that moment because he did not knew the fact that they would have used the track that he composed for the epic moment, the epic track that's also used for Saibzen. Not so much because he thought it wasn't fitting or because we did it without his permission, but because he believed that if they asked him, he would have composed a specific track for the moment, remixing what is Chuchu's theme. So again, there was a bit of miscommunication to boot also within the team. But second, the more important thing, you might remember that at that moment, critical moment, where Maria has to decide that we're using Saibzen, Midori shows up out of nowhere, the daughter of Chitan. That's due to a small negligence on my part, because as it turns out, in the place where you're supposed to sleep in Shevat, a place that I did cut away, in the room nearby, you do find out both Midori, Chitan's daughter, and Yui, Chitan's wife. And if you talk to her, Faye has a brief conversation that talks again about the accident in Lahan, and we get to know the fact that the refugees from Lahan got picked up by Shevat because Yui grew up there. She's in fact the daughter of Gaspar, which, you know what that means. Cheated at any point had an easy way to contact Shevat and never mentioned. Yeah. And we had to climb up the fucking Tower of Babel for some non-existing equipment, and we just were lucky that Shevat was passing by. And to boot, at the beginning of the game, instead of actually, contacting Shevat to save everyone immediately, including potentially Faye, Cheetan decided to banish him the fuck out into the woods.
Surely,
this man is a nuisance.
Surely all part of some brilliant plan of his, I'm most certain.
But
it slipped my mind, and you guys didn't ask.
Slipped your mind? It's your flipping wife and kid involved.
Yeah, that's a you problem.
I will elaborate more later on, but we're now good to go.
Chitan, you kind of suck. Not gonna lie, dude. You're helpful, but you tend to suck.
Oh, look, another shit dad. Who would have thought?
He's bad at cooking.
We're not done. But yes, first of all, there you go. By unlocking our limiters, we have a new flaming set of death blows where we can unlock, and I will be able to showcase later anyway. But another throwaway line that you might have missed was the fact that Shevat modified the Yggdrasil. There you go. Go ahead, Jova.
This vessel will be named the Third.
Yggdrasil the Third, and it now can fly. Actually, the
so
operations
it can fly,
are a bit different.
It can
so
tunnel underground and go water.
Again. Yep. Yeah. There you go. We're able to showcase. But yes, that fucking submarine. You will believe that a submarine can actually fly.
Because now it has wings on the back.
You'll believe a sub can fly.
And it even has its own airship kind of theme. So sure, the Goliath was kind of, a red herring, but this is a good alternative. So yeah, what you're supposed to do now is to reach Nisan. If I recall correctly, you don't really have to use the secret passage. You just need to park nearby, and then you're good to go. Again, if you forgot, now Nisan has been officially invaded by Aveh, which means we need to actually free it. Although for some reason we still use the peppy music.
Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. Let's free the car company.
Again, Dweebs, it means a lot of things. Soldiers everywhere.
No worries, just do what they do in No Time to Die. Have a poison that kills only specific people.
What?
The city's awfully quiet for some reason.
I know, right? Oh, sorry.
I've heard of a hidden shelter, but do you think it was safe?
Jova?
How is it over on your side?
Yeah, the Dej takes over. Everywhere along the road was quiet. A lot.
What's your take on this, Sig?
From what little I've seen, there isn't anything much I can say.
Either they haven't found what they are looking for yet, or they haven't found what they're looking for, but just left behind some guards. Wait, sorry. Either way, we still need to check the safety of the residents before we... Hey, by the way, how's Margie holding up? Margie.
From the looks of it, she doesn't seem much different from her usual self, but how she feels on the inside, well,
I feel it.
Really? Thanks for looking after her, Sig.
No problem. Anyway, I shall go and command the other unit.
Alright, be careful.
Seriously, it feels like I can imagine her feeling grounded. Like, seriously, what have I done?
I told her to stay.
She probably couldn't keep calm just by staying inside the ship.
Yeah, I know, but, well, she's come this far, so we can't stop her now.
I'm
Oh, she was
there.
playable.
Alright, we'll get there. We'll get
then,
there.
Let's get moving.
Let's get moving.
Alright, now we have to literally clean the city. Where we dropping, boys?
Oh.
Oh, now TL likes Fortnite.
Alright, Java, and... This is literally just a cleanup operation, so I decided to just speed it up.
Okay,
Yeah.
who's pounding the keyboard?
For those who need to know, this is actually the opening bomb mission team from 97, but the CDNT remix.
I thought this was gonna be from the first soldier or something.
No. No, that one doesn't. That one has its own share of remixes, but it doesn't have this one. Besides, when I actually recorded this part, the first soldier had not been released yet.
That poor piano.
But yeah, this is literally just the pummeling on the soldiers of Aveh, which again, sure I guess, but again, Bart for this operation, I guess necessity and everything, but Bart doesn't seem to mind too much to just massacre what potentially will be future
Alright,
citizens.
well,
I
Yeah, well,
love
this is-
how the first time we tried this, it was like a very well planned and tactically maneuvered
and it's
strategy.
just now
And now it's
charging
just,
out blazing, yeah.
and this is the one that works, I guess.
Yeah, I gotta
Also-
say, on the subject of Square Enix music, I have heard a few tracks from the recent Pixel remasters of Final Fantasy 1 through 5, since it hasn't been released yet at the time of this recording. And I have to say, the sound software they must have used is really, really good because the remixes really slap.
They do. That's
Yeah.
that's
right.
the one praise I hear about the Pixel remasters.
Yeah.
I mean, from what I've heard, the remasters themselves are perfectly solid and perfectly playable. It's just people keep going on about the
Good.
text.
Looks like you clean up the soldiers over in town. Honestly, my real complaint about the Pixel Remaster is because they use the vanilla versions and not the updated ones. So there's just no. It's not even a matter of balancing or anything, Java, or translation or anything. They're just missing some content. That's it. Anyway, go ahead, Pedro.
To help Aveh, however, the Fatima Jasper and the legendary treasures of the Aveh royal family were still in danger, and now he's going to play his last card, and Shakan's true intentions will be brought to light.
So
Right.
what?
Okay.
So what? When they tried to turn Tong Xiaoping into an ultimate weapon or something.
Okay, I have no idea why we got this bit of narration here. It's just happened.
Yeah.
Also-
However, in mainland Shevat, there was a secret project in progress, a project to transform the deceased bad guy into an ultimate weapon.
Also, Ellie, trust me, I've got a lot on my mind. It's complicated.
The machinations of
It
his
just
mind
is
are an
different
enigma.
without people. There are no signs of residents yet.
And
What if everyone's dead?
That's a
What if-
possibility.
or what if,
office?
Or what if no one ever actually lived here?
No, we came here before that, Whips. Oh, there's
okay?
Margie. Yeah.
Sister, are you wounded?
I'm
I forgot the
fine.
voice system. Yeah, go on, Jova.
Marguerite and Bartholomew, I'm sorry.
Huh? Oh. You teleported.
I took some troops and searched the area, but I couldn't find anyone.
Really? Earlier, after everyone came out, over half of the residents have fled from Nisan. After that, Shakan's position in the country is maybe compromised. He didn't care about reputation anymore and stripped this land bare.
See, a last desperate plan to reverse the situation.
Sister.
Well, I can remind you, Cheetan, this is your fault too.
Yes. Yes.
Details.
Hiding in the mausoleum. Important details.
Mausoleum? Hiding in a grave?
The greats and kings of Aveh of old are revered there.
Look, can we just focus on solving the problem rather than what caused the problem?
It would have been nice if we could have avoided the problem. Shakan and
We need to deal with the soul, so this kind of bullshit keeps happening.
Treasure. If he wants the treasure, what is he doing attacking here?
Yeah, why the Fatima treasure is here?
Like, he should be focused more on control than the treasure, unless the treasure is a way to control it.
No, like Bart said, the treasure actually is in the mausoleum.
No, I get that, but I mean, shouldn't he be more shouldn't he be more concerned with trying to secure control of his city that he's taken over?
Ah, yes, Jova, but SP also reminded the fact that we also got to know from Queen Zephyr, the treasure is that supposed omni-gear that was mentioned, in the scrolls that Bart showcased us only in Brazil back then.
And with a gear like that, who knows
Yeah.
what he could do?
Be using someone's eyes?
Yes, an ice can, surprisingly.
What's this, Hunter?
Remove the deceased brother's retina and break the seal. Ah! Literal
He's
grave
that
robbing!
desperate.
Yes, they're using your mom's eyeball. I'm sorry. They used innocent citizens and sect followers as a shield. There was no other way. The truth we heard previously from Margie about the Jasper's true form and how it's used. They know now. I'm truly sorry. Well,
You bitch.
I don't blame you. They had hostages.
Wait a moment. Retina. What are you speaking of?
You're a
Eyes.
doctor, you should know what they are.
The Fatima Jasper is the topaz blue pupils of the Fatima dynasty. In other words, our retinal pattern.
Not those kind of retinas. These are kind of
The doors to the treasure are opened by that, or so it is said.
Good thing you only lost one eye, Bart.
How much want to bet he just wears that eye patch to look cool and his eyes just red?
We did kind of missed because we were talking over it, but he did had a dialogue on how he lost the eye, but I will explain it later.
Nor my great-grandfather have ever used it.
So that is the true form of the Jasper.
Not a pendant or a key, but literally the eyes.
Damn! That old coot. He wants to profane a holy person's corpse! That's unthinkable!
It is a closely guarded secret, but the Ethos people are not holy men.
Yeah, we kind of got that vibe.
They simply supervise.
Yes, of course they wouldn't feel anything. Let's go, Bart, before the mausoleum is trashed.
Alright.
Do I get a...
No, because
No,
you're not
Master.
playable.
I have a proposal.
What is it, Sig?
She's my mother!
Currently, Aveh is in confusion with Shakan running amok. It should be very easy to bring down the center with no Gabriels around. It'll be the best time to make our return to the capital.
Why is Choo Choo here?
That
She's
is
a
a
party
good
member
idea.
now, Shiroi.
Shakan is most likely thinking of the Fatima. Look, I just turned into a giant and saved the day. Can you give me what more do I have to do to convince you?
Again, Shuri,
You
when
would-
you get down to it, Choo Choo's still more useful than Maria.
Okay.
You don't say Macarena.
Just to sum up, they will have part of the party will storm into Bledavik and take control of the city, while the one we control will actually focus on the mausoleum with Bart, of course.
Of course, Faye
take
goes
Faye
with Bart, and we
and-
get to choose our third member.
I think Rico has been on the bench too much, if I recall correctly.
Possible, I would like to return to the capital with Sigurd. Two
Yeah,
former
she done
Solarians
that-
will
she done
dethrone the
arbi-
ethos. How very ironic.
Cheetan arbitrarily decides that he wants to go to Bledavik, so he doesn't want to join.
Well, you guys you guys clearly are not really caring for my contributions to the group, so I guess I'll just so fuck off. I'm
Again, I'll
leaving.
just choose Rico.
What contribution?
So is Cheeton the only party member who comes up with a reason why he can't come with you
Yes,
if you select him?
yeah, I know you
Me
noticed
too.
that too, Jova, don't you? Because
Yeah.
it's not even the
Hey,
first time it this happened.
Hey, Margie's going too, apparently.
She's
Oh.
gonna be mostly supporter.
He
Yeah,
said,
don't worry, I'll be a cheerleader. Go, team, go, go, go.
Don't die.
Don't worry, guys.
D-O-S-C-D-I-E.
Don't worry, guys. Be reassured, the Choo-Choo will have her time to shine too. Well, let's get going. Where's this mausoleum?
There's an entrance at the rear of the cathedral. So first of all, we have to get on the road that runs around this town and go in for the back way.
Of course.
Is it far?
The distance to the mausoleum isn't that much, but I don't know how much more there is to go from there.
You haven't been inside there yourself, Bart.
Yeah, this is my first time to go beyond the mausoleum too.
Oh, this place is all sealed up. Even I haven't been far inside of it.
Sacred ground, so neither Margie nor I know much about it. Sig and
Has
them have
graves in
already
it.
taken off, so we won't be able to return to the ship for a while. For now,
Better be
we're just gonna
prepared.
have to work this out on our own.
By the way, does anyone have hold on.
Alright then, I'm gonna go on ahead and wait for you at the entrance.
We'll come once we
Sure.
finish our preparations.
Okay, bye.
Don't get captured while we're on our way, okay?
Okay. I
You're
promise.
asking to you?
Hold on, I'm just waiting for the dialogue to be over.
Alright, let's get prepared.
But by the looks of it, I don't think we'll be able to find the tool lady, as in the shopkeeper.
Why don't we just leave the necessary money behind then?
There you go.
Sure, it might not be good manners, but I'm sure they'll forgive me. I mean, we're literally liberating their town and everything.
hmm If I recall correctly, this is also your last chance to purchase stuff like the Ether Doubler or the Holy Pendant. But also, does anyone... You have the accessory that I didn't mention in the past.
No, I get that, but I mean, you can't come back here after you're done here?
More like the shop changes the items that they stock. Again, it's something that does happen. But to be fair, you had plenty of opportunities anyway. Also, does anyone have ranged weapons of any kind? Mausoleum and everything, there might be a stained glass demon of some kind.
I have a
I've got
whip.
stake.
That tends to be good with range and dealing with demonic creatures.
If you want to,
worst
if
case
you want
scenario,
to,
worst case scenario, we'll ask Rico to tear off your armor and use that.
If
I
you
have
ever
a
wanna-
mace. Does that
if you
help?
ever want to do a sneak attack, I've got a stake.
Ranged weapons, though, Dibs.
Also, Dwebs,
Yeah.
with you, Dwebs, it's always about eating something. Tusk,
No,
tusk,
no,
tusk.
no, a wooden stake.
Even worse, Dwebs, how much do you left it to cook?
Or a spear. That could work.
Yeah, sure. I can't eat a spear.
Are you
You're not
sure?
supposed to.
Yeah, but Theo thinks I can eat a wooden log, apparently.
Well, there's a difference between a
Everybody-
wooden lock and a wooden
Everybody in the
stake.
English language uses similar words.
Don't knock it till you try it, okay?
Yeah. You never know. Wood might taste good.
Dad, I know that starvation can lead to interesting results, but come on.
Splinters are good for your bones.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
not
there
your
you go,
skin, but yeah, no one's ever
I think
tried.
I'm too
the bone.
sober for this conversation.
It's like I was. It's like I was saying in the cinder sandwich scene in Deadly Premonition. I mean, come on, let's not judge it before we try it. Because
Funny that you-
I don't
Right.
want to try it. It's
Funny when you mention that because, well, we're not there yet, but sooner or later we will find some plot elements that I will reconnect to that game too. So
That's eventually why there's actually quite a lot of DP fans who have made it themselves and actually really like it. So
I've also seen a bunch of other people make it and hate it, so I guess to
Well.
each their own.
all right, time to get into the mausoleum.
See, told you I wouldn't be kidnapped. Let's go in.
Wait, you want to go? No, that's there.
I didn't know there was a hidden path behind the cathedral.
Yeah, it's usually closed off.
So the mausoleum is in there?
Oh yeah, if the city's ever in danger, the people are supposed to take refuge in here. With so many stairs.
Well,
Yeah,
at least we have to go down.
We took
And somebody
inspiration
actually
from-
made a carpet long enough for these stairs.
We you see, we took inspiration from the Buck King of the Jewelry.
Who gets this place cleaned up?
Listen, an underground tunnel can look fancy as well. If they want to put a red carpet in here, that's fine.
Oh my god, hold on. How far does this go?
Hang in there, it's just a bit more. As for who cleans it up to you, well, there's this carpenter guy by the name of Jesus who's very good with this stuff, actually.
Also,
Well,
it's like you're saying this is fine, but we're going down the
Did
stairs.
he,
You're gonna have to walk back up all of these.
Joker, did he have the help of Joseph as well?
Possibly.
how long is this going to go on?
There we go.
Alright.
Where's the
Harrison Ford
luxury? Now there's no more royal
Hold
red
on, this is-
carpet and... Eh?
Hold on, this key we're about to get. So, what's gonna happen?
Hey now, don't rush me.
Okay. Bart,
And...
You didn't think this far, did you?
Bart, you haven't.
You haven't forgotten what we needed to do, have you?
Hey, lay off and shut up.
I'll take that as a
Wait,
yes.
what?
That's Bart.
It's been a while, so don't blame me.
We're doomed.
Crap, I really forgot.
You want me to open it?
No, I'm gonna remember!
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
The location is not randomized, so if you know already, you can do this. But otherwise, you can ask Margie to bypass this moment entirely if you want.
See, I told you I'd remember. Aw, yeah,
This
this is it.
This is surprisingly technological for a place like Nisan. Is everything gonna be okay? I'm beginning to have my doubts.
Faye, now is not the time.
You've been doubting things since the first minute.
Open up.
Open
Please?
sesame.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was going to explode.
Yeah, this really doesn't look like the same architectural Nisan.
Huh.
I'm starting to think this mausoleum might be weird.
A front for
Maybe-
aliens?
Maybe they used old technology for this bit.
Ah,
Intruders!
They've gotten
Aveh
this
soldiers,
far.
of course. Alright, you have to have an extra 5 with that, so there is that. But yes, the mausoleum in itself, also that's quite the crowded party, but thankfully again, Margie is there to help you, just like she did in Bladavik.
Yeah.
she-
All I need are pom-poms and my costume is complete.
It's weird, she's
Yes,
so close to being playable, but
Yeah.
she's not.
Yes, Dej?
Yeah, it's almost as if she was meant to be playable.
Again, they just left it in a couple of the unfinished moves that they had and just, give you, toss your bone on that front, I guess.
It's like you said, honestly, they should have
Also,
given
Bart is
whatever...
dead.
Again. So they should... Again, they should have given whatever development time went into Maria to Margie, honestly, because...
And now Rico is dead too. Oh shit.
It's up to you, Faye!
Yeah,
Game
Faye.
over.
Faye will have to actually solve this entire battle, actually. Thanks,
Yeah.
Margie. But anyway, the mausoleum itself will not be that complicated of a dungeon. It wouldn't require that much time. But yes, again, finally we're able to actually reprise and finish off this particular plot point for good. But I kind of like the fact that the game, until this point, has found ways to justify why we don't just have to go there, because it's Bart mentioning no, we're not sufficiently equipped, or there's more pressing matters to do, like repair the Yggdrasil or helping this person instead. So again, the really the game came up with very good excuses to actually put this on hold for the time being. And again, I argue pacing-wise, it actually works still relatively fine because it is something that you've been building up almost from the beginning of the game, you know. So when it actually pops up again, you're kind of excited to go on again, and stuff is happening in the meantime. So you might have even forgot, at least taking off your mind about it. But again, the only bit of the pacing that I argue still this detrimental was obviously just the Kislev stuff, and that's probably just the way it was composed. But overall, when it comes to saving the throne of Bart, that story arc in itself, in its entirety, is just fine. You'll be able to see how it ends. Yes, thank you.
Okay, two things. One, go Faye, go. And two, oh god, you two really are useless. You fight giant monsters and giant mechs easily. That one punch from one of these little fuckers puts you down.
Well, Three Waves, it's almost like, okay, this is clearly not going for realism, but it's interesting to see how a platoon with people armed completely with guards, with rifles, seems to be relatively effective against a small party that mostly fights barehanded.
Also, I'm a ghost.
Yes.
Well, seriously, she just vanished.
And there are the Nisan inhabitants. It's for
Hey, everyone! It's okay!
Yeah. There we
The
are.
casket. Is Margie's mother safe?
Well, she's dead, so, no, she isn't safe.
She goes out to check.
It's fine. She hasn't been touched.
Huh. That means we have an advantage.
We actually beat them there. Unless they just weren't able to find the casket in time. Is everyone okay?
Yes, somehow.
Shakan, where did he go?
Oh yes, Shakan? No, I haven't seen them. The only people that came here were those soldiers that threatened me to stay quiet. I'm sorry, laddie. If only I'd been braver.
He isn't here yet. That's odd.
Yeah, that is actually odd. What's happening to the town now?
I took care of upstairs. It's okay to go back up. Is that true?
Just don't mind the corpses.
Bartholomew, you're indeed powerful. I'd seen you come and go from time to time, and I didn't think much of it. Exactly who are you?
It's time. Remember, Bart has concealed his true identity until this point.
Everyone, I need your attention. My friends are currently headed for Bledovik. They're on a mission to take down Shakan from his seat of power. There is a need to rebuild this country from scratch again. I've inherited that task from our late king. If all goes well, we'll soon be able to make it a reality. Please, believe me and wait for me.
Now there's our Channel 4 documentary, How to Rebuild a Kingdom in 5 Days.
And you're...
You're... what?
The town's okay now. Let's go back up. Collect all your belongings. All 10 of you that live
Single
here.
file.
Laddie, be careful out there. I know you'll make it okay. And when you do, you'll have to promise that you'll come out and announce who you are. I want to see you stand on the terrace of Castle Fatima proudly. Unless your name is somebody like Derek, in which case keep your fake name.
Wow, man, you completely changed your voice all of a sudden.
Go in, lad. You've got my support. You see, that's my job. I am a professional voice changer.
So you're a voice actor?
Alright.
Yes, but work's a bit hard to come by at the moment.
I don't know what happened. That wasn't like me to say that stuff.
Stuff to be the king, Bart.
You can't just tell them that you were the prince.
No, I can't do that yet. I need to
Why?
fulfill my father's last request.
You don't want me to tell them?
No, that might ruin the moment.
Hey guys, this is the prince.
No! Come here.
Those two are just made for each other.
Please.
I'm gonna have
I
to
can't
get you
believe
to
that
keep
Bart-
copy. Quiet.
I can't believe that Bart's story arc is basically a One Piece story.
Well, it's funny because if anything, it parallels instead. Well, okay, of course, it's classic stuff like Hamlet, but later on, even stuff like Final Fantasy 15 will have a story structure similar to this one. But again, like I said, it's basically Hamlet, so it writes itself down basically. Anyway, tune in next time where we actually venture deep into the mausoleum and maybe find the fabled treasure of the kings of Fatima. See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.
But
See ya.